Hello everybody, this is Hocus and I am back with a brand new series to get you through the holiday season whilst I am on the other side of the world visiting family celebrating Christmas. Today we're getting started with the ultimate Nether Survival series. So I've got a couple data packs installed. The main and most important one is by Funky Talk. Well, they're both by Funky Talk. The first one is Nether Start. That spawns you immediately in the Nether. And you begin with absolutely nothing aside from a respawn anchor and 4 glowstone, which you can see in my hotbar right now. Those two items allow you to get a respawn location set up, but if you were to die before doing that, you would just be randomly respawned somewhere in the Nether. So it's ideal to get sort of a base location set up so that you can keep coming back to the same area. And of course, you will also have to maintain your glowstone number so you can keep updating the respawn anchor. Blah, 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 blah. You guys probably get the picture, right? The other data pack that we have installed is, again, like I say, by Funky Talk. It's recommended in the description, actually, of the Nether Start data pack, and it's called the Blood and Gore data pack, I believe, or Gore mod, something like that. Anyway, what that does is it just adds a little bit of gore and blood to players and enemies when taking damage and inflicting damage, that kind of thing. So I thought that'd be fun. Doesn't change any of the core game mechanics. Just a little visual adaptation that I think might be quite fun, quite interesting to take a look at. So we're getting started here with some stem blocks. Obviously, that is the wood of the Nether, and that will just allow us to create a basis to work from and hopefully get started with some foundations for some crafting. But not a bad spawn, right? We're in the warped forest at the moment. I can see a bunch of nether wastes. Oh, I also see a basalt delta biome over there, which is good because blackstone is going to be very important early on. Aside from that, though, I don't see too much of any relevance. Gotta be careful here, though. I don't want to take too much damage early on because as soon as our hunger bar starts depleting, that's when things could get very difficult. As I say, I'm on hard mode, so that means that taking hunger damage is not going to be ideal because that will put us in range to either A, die, or B, be within one hit of dying. And obviously, you want to stay as far away from that situation as possible. So thinking about how we can get down here to continue our adventure. Maybe first things first, we should probably set up a little pickaxe so that we can start mining away some of this netherrack. All right, and that goes a little something like this, and we will take the crafting bench with us as well so that we can use it further on in our road through the Nether. And I guess whilst we're digging here, oh boy, I'm glad I wasn't stood on those blocks. And I guess while we're digging, I will explain some of the goals and some of the sort of details behind this series. So first of all, I'm going to be producing these episodes as quickly as possible, so there's not going to be too much detail going into them. I hope you guys still enjoy them. Either way, we'll try and keep it fresh, interesting, and fun, as we always do. But the reason for that is because I just want to have as many episodes to put out as possible whilst I'm away. So it's currently the 28th of October. I'm hoping to leave the United States for England around the 20th of December, and I should be gone for 2 to 3 weeks, I believe. So we're going to try and get at least 6 episodes prepared so that we can have 2 per week. But I'm actually aiming to do a few more than that just so that you guys are stocked up for the time that I'm away and hopefully don't miss me too much, you know. Hopefully don't miss me, guys. But we're also going to kick things off here as well by grabbing some mushrooms. Those will be a useful product for us when it comes to making food. So if we can find some of the red guys as well, we can mix those together with a bowl, and that will allow us to create some mushroom stew. I also think gold is going to be a pretty important material early on. So if you guys weren't aware, you might already know this because 1.16 has been out for a pretty long time by now. But the piglins will only attack you if you aren't wearing a piece of gold armor. So if I create some gold armor, that means we can pretty much make one of the more hostile, dangerous, and common enemies into a neutral enemy, which will be a very nice thing to do early on so that we are limiting the danger that we're putting ourselves in. So I'm going to pick up as much of this gold as possible in this region. And this is something I found really interesting as well. I didn't realize this until very recently, but wooden pickaxes are actually able to mine up the gold ore in the Nether. They're also able to mine quartz, which we'll do in just a second as an example if I can find some. All right, so here we go. Quartz, wooden pickaxe, and kablam, there you go. Now that's quite interesting, isn't it? Because in the overworld in the game, you generally need to I just heard a ghast. Okay, looks like we're safe for now. But in the overworld, you generally have to get to the next tier in order to mine some of the more complex materials in the game. So pretty cool that you can gather some of the nether ores with just a wooden pickaxe. Oh, there he is. There he is. And oh boy. Okay, double whammy. We've got a ghast in the sky, and we are also being pursued by 3 piglins. Uh-oh. Not a good start, guys. Not a good start. We're gonna keep moving though, because I was actually coming over here in order to grab some blackstone. So hopefully I can kind of all right, I think, yep, I lost the piglins. Good. And what I'm gonna do whilst I've got a little bit of time is whip up some ingots so that we can craft ourselves some of that gold armor. Like I mentioned, if we get some of this on, we should be able to avoid any sort of conflict with the locals. So we'll do that right away. And it'll also be a pretty good idea to grab some blackstone. Like I say, this works similarly to cobblestone, so we can upgrade to stone tools, maybe make ourselves a weapon as well. And then obviously when we settle down somewhere, this will allow us to produce a furnace. You know what, guys? You know what? Gold is going to be so common for us. I'm actually going to just trade some immediately and see what he decides to give us, because you never know. We might get some soul speed boots off of him. That would be pretty nice, right? If we're lucky. All right, leather. Leather's not bad. Okay, we can use that to craft up some armor, so I won't complain. Oh boy. Oh boy. You didn't see me. Oh, more leather. I will take that. I will take... Uh-oh, he did see me. Oh, he hit the pigman. He hit me. Oh no. All right, this one's going back his way. No, it's not. This one is. Oh, I missed. Maybe we'd be best off just keeping moving here, because this guy is all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. Come on, this is it. Yes, there he goes. And you guys saw the blood particles there, so that was the data pack that I mentioned, and it also leads behind blood trails, which is kind of interesting. You can break them. They look like redstone, but they don't give you anything, unfortunately. So they're not going to be of any use to us. Anyway, since we took a bunch of damage right there, we should probably do our best to find somewhere to set up a little base, because if not, we are going to end up getting a random respawn somewhere, and we're going to lose all of this good stuff. But before we do that, let's also craft up some leather boots. That might be something that will help out a little bit, just to keep us armored, a little bit more safe, and a little bit more protected. Oh, wow. We have hit the jackpot, guys. We have hit the jackpot. So there's a bastion right there. We were, just a second ago, over there, across the way, fighting that ghast. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but one of the goals I had for this series, aside from killing the bosses, was to pitch up inside of a bastion. So I think we'd probably be well suited to just set up a nice little base here that we can come to and from to collect resources to get us going. And then as soon as we feel powerful enough to go inside and take that place over, we can make our move. Also, another lucky find is a few red mushrooms. These are going to go a long way to feeding us right now, because we are currently bleeding. You can see, oh, look at that. Oh, I quite like this data pack. It's, as I say, it's not really game changing, but it does add that little extra detail, which you love to see. So let's get a bowl, let's get some mushrooms, and I'm going to do 2 bowls of mushroom stew. We're going to place one of these guys down like right here. Hopefully it grows. I think that's something you can do. I'm not entirely sure. And then I'm gonna sip this up. Oh, it's not great, is it, mushroom stew? It'll do for now, though. It'll do for now. We'll keep the bowls. But yeah, like I say, let's see about maybe setting up a little base around here somewhere. This looks safe enough to me, and we've got ourselves a bastion right across the way, which is very, very awesome indeed. So how are we gonna start this off? I need to see what's on the other side of this. Okay, so this kind of leads out into a small cave area. I mean, there's never going to be any threat on this side of the wall, is there? Since it's so high up here. So I actually might just build a random little cave house behind this wall that might turn out okay. But first of all, let's clear out a little bit of space so that we've got an entrance to it. That should do the trick, right? 5 wide, and it goes up high enough. We'll place a couple blocks over there to create a doorway. And then we won't actually be using a door, because I believe, again, that something we have to be wary of is that piglins are able to open doors. So we'll use a fence gate instead. And then inside of the fence gate, we'll get ourselves a nice little pressure plate. Okay, so you can't make black stone pressure plates. That's what I was gonna test, but looks like they're unavailable. And we'll just place that on the inside so that we've got some way to automatically exit the base. That'll be a good start. Now let's move our essentials to the inside. Okay, so I think, again, what we're going to want to do is just kind of flatten out the floor back here so that we've got an even place to start loading blocks down and placing down the essentials, like I say. So something like that will do for now. We'll get our crafting bench right here. Great, as good a spot as any, right? And then we'll craft ourselves up a furnace, which I don't really have anything to put in there just now, but I'm sure that as we progress, there will be stuff for us to smelt up. And then respawn anchor is probably one of the most important things. Oh yeah, let it fly, baby. We'll load that thing up. Not quite 9 lives. We'll load that thing up, and this is exactly where we will respawn if we're unfortunate enough to die again. So got a nice little pocket of glowstone here as well that we can use to repopulate that. Let's also close this up. We don't want any intruders. And then I think just to be safe, we'll do something like that as well. But we should be safe in here, I think. There is lava behind this wall though. Oh boy, yep. We don't want that flowing through, so I'll just have to keep my eye on that, make sure that we don't accidentally break any of those blocks. But yeah, this is an alright place to live, isn't it? I think so anyway. This will do for now. One of our top priorities early on here is going to be food. I think that's going to be probably the biggest challenge for us right now. Just because there aren't many great renewable food sources in the Nether. I mean, you could kill hoglins. They drop pork chops, which are always good, but again, hoglins are dangerous, so they aren't an ideal source of food. And you have to be in a crimson forest, which I don't think I've seen one just yet. So we could be a ways off of having those guys as a food source. So it looks like mushroom stew is going to be our best bet for now. But like I said earlier, I'm not entirely sure if mushrooms grow in the Nether at all, but we'll just have to wait and see. I think maybe a good idea would be to just keep gathering gold if I can. Oh, wait. These guys don't like it if you mine gold. Is that a thing? Excuse me, you guys. Oh boy. Okay, I guess they don't really enjoy that, and we need to move because they are causing me a lot of damage at the moment. But what I was going to say is we should probably collect up some gold and try and trade with those dudes so that we can see about... I can't really remember. They're still chasing me. Big sigh. I can't really remember if there's anything useful that they'll have for us at the moment, but it might be worth exploring early on, just in case. And let's get some of these soup bowls brewing as well. Let's. I'm just going to create all 4 for now because we've got quite a nice stockpile going on. We should probably, just to be safe, go ahead and make ourselves a couple chests. And we'll just pop down our items because, again, I don't really want to be losing any of this stuff if possible. I'm going to take those outside to plant. We'll pop our netherrack in there. Let's grab a couple of these. Couple of those, and we'll make ourselves a sword so that we can actually fight back. Now, is this guy gonna be outside still? Where is he? I'm gonna take him on. Oh, he's right there. I'm gonna take him on. Is he gonna take me on? Absolutely not, by the looks of it. Okay, it seems like he's forgotten his rage that he had for me earlier. So, am I safe to mine this? I think so. Doesn't seem to be getting too stressed out over there. So we'll carry on. Oh, no. He's very stressed. I'm sorry. You have to go. Oh, there's our first kill. Nice. Okay, so they're dangerous. I was gonna say they're not too dangerous, but they absolutely are. We should be very, very cautious here. Plonk, 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 plonk. Plink, plonk, 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 plink, plonk, plonk, plonk. Let's just hope they grow, I guess. I don't know. Otherwise, food is going to be difficult to come by. Let's get some more ingots going, because like I say, I am going to go ahead and trade these. We've got room for 1 more. So let's take these towards the bastion, see if we can find any more of those dudes. And again, I'm just kind of hoping that they forgot about the little gold incident a few minutes ago. Oh, there's a guy. He looks okay. He doesn't look like he's too stressed at all. Hey dude, what are you gonna give me? Come on. What are you gonna give me? Ooh, some quartz. Not what I'm after, guy, but let's try again. Let's try again. Oh, fire charge. Go big boom. Some more quartz. Again, not really what I want. Come on, give me the iron boots. Give me soul speed boots, please. Pretty please. Wow, such beautiful eyes you have. What was that? What was that? Oh, soul sand? No, don't really want that, my guy. There's so much of that around. I don't need it. Spectral arrows, again. Not interested, buddy. Come on. I know you've got better items. Don't hold them back. I've only got one moringa after this. Okay, obsidian isn't too bad, I guess. That makes the portal, which again, it's going to be another goal of the series, is to get back to the overworld. So we're progressing towards that already, which is nice. And more leather. Okay, all right. I guess today just isn't your day, is it, buddy? I will be looking to wrap up the episode here in just a minute. I want to keep these between probably 15 and 20 minutes each, just so that, as I say, we can get a nice amount of them out and give you guys a lot of content to watch during the Christmas period. This is what we're going to end episode 1 with. I've dumped everything into the chest, so we've got some pretty useless things in here. Fire charges, spectral arrows probably won't come in too handy for us at the moment, but on the other hand, you know, episode 1, it's very tough to get started in the Nether, so I would say that we've done a pretty good job, especially with no deaths up till this point. I was gonna go ahead and craft ourselves a leather cap. Oh yeah, dude, this is a fit. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm looking wavy as hell. This looks nice. But outside of that, there is pretty much nothing else to do for this episode. So like I say, guys, we are gonna wrap things up here. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you had fun with this one and are looking forward to more. There should be more, right? I mean, this is Hocus from the past, so I don't know what's going on right now. All I know is that I'm probably somewhere on the other side of the world, like I say, having fun, but I will have my phone on me, so make sure to leave comments down below. I will respond to as many as possible when I get a chance. Oh, I just saw there's a dude just sprinting around out there. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm just gonna stay safe right where I am. Also, don't forget to drop a like down below. That would be much appreciated if you did enjoy this episode. And then finally, if you're new here, first of all, welcome to the Hocus channel. I hope you enjoyed your stay today. And if you did so, then consider subscribing. That's the big red button down below. That will allow you to stay tuned to this series, which will go on through the festive period. I've also got a single player LP series, which is a lot of fun, and the Ramblecraft SMP series, which has been quite popular. I think you guys enjoy that one. So if you're new here, make sure you check those series out as well. You might like them and you might want to stick around. All right, guys, that is going to be all from me for this one. You take care. You have a lot of fun with the rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.